Historians is Miss Melton to tell you about segregation. Let's start with the Pearson text. Reconstruction also had some failures. Segregation was one of these. Segregation is the separation of people, usually by race. Schools, hospitals, theaters, railroad cars, even whole towns were segregated. Right after the war, some southern states passed black codes. These laws denied African American men the right to vote. It kept them from owning guns or taking certain types of jobs. The Civil Rights Act was designed to protect African Americans from these codes. Jim Crow laws were also passed. These laws enforced segregation or separation of blacks and whites. Under Jim Crow laws, blacks could not sit with whites on trains or stay in certain hotels. They also could not eat in certain restaurants or attend certain theaters, schools, or parks. So, some things to remember about segregation includes segregation is the separation of races. Segregation began with the Jim Crow laws. Segregation was different in different states. Segregation could include separate schools, hotels, restaurants, and more. Segregation also included separate seating on buses, on trains, and in theaters. Now, this is not, this list here is not the only things that could be separated, and it may vary from state to state, but these were some examples of segregation.